Turkey, power of innovation. Turkey, a bridge that spans continents and cultures, where one can experience 4 seasons at the same time, with a rich heritage and immense cultural diversity. Having incomparable natural beauty, it is the 7th most visited country in the world. Turkey, situated on the most fertile soil. Not only has Turkey been the cradle of many civilizations throughout the millennia, it has also been an exemplary haven of peace and tolerance, and continues to be so today. The shining star of the region. Moreover, it is a center of attraction with its dynamism and young, educated population. Turkey has achieved incredible technology-based industrial growth and production in all sectors. Positioned among the leading countries with tremendous economic potential, and thanks to its strong financial infrastructure, Turkey is one of the few countries which has maintained stability while increasing exports during the global economic and financial crisis. While it's rated as the world's 17th biggest economy, Turkey is also one of the largest economies in Europe. Besides its geographic and geostrategic advantages, her surrounding regional markets comprise a total population of 250 million. Having many years of market economy and a maturing integration process with the European Union, Turkey is considered to be a safe bet for businessmen and all kinds of investments. With its competitive infrastructure, Turkey attracts investors in a myriad of industries such as automotive, textiles, chemicals, banking, and agriculture. Now, let's talk with the language of figures. Turkey has a giant economy with an annual GNP of $700 billion and close to $250 billion in foreign trade. Industry represents the biggest stake in its economy, with industrial products making up nearly 84% of exports. The automotive industry is Turkey's biggest export sector, with 1.5 million vehicles shipped abroad annually, ranking it 12th in the world. Turkey is the 2nd largest European producer of light commercial vehicles and number 1 in bus production. As for its iron and steel industry, Turkey ranks 10th in the world and 2nd in Europe. There has been significant growth recently in the construction of ships and yachts. Turkey is one of the emerging players, exporting over $1.5 billion worth of seagoing vessels, not to mention a $10 billion export volume in the chemical industry. In cement and clay products, Turkey earns revenues of $3.5 billion in sales to 200 countries throughout the world. Turkey is Europe's 6th largest producer of machinery and components. As one of the most important producers in the field of consumer electronics, Turkey is on the rise in computer software as well, while ranking 17th in the world in regards to mining diversity. As for the mineral boron, Turkey holds a near monopoly of 70% of the world reserves. The garment industry is also highly developed in Turkey. These days, Istanbul is well on the way to becoming one of the world's largest fashion capitals. Turkey is amongst the leading agricultural countries with an annual $13.8 billion production. 75% of the world's hazelnut production is realized in Turkey. Seeds scattered over the country's wide plains with the labor of farmers turn green and continue to feed the world, earning Turkey nearly $4 billion in the export of cereals and pulses per year. Our export target for 2010 is $115 billion. Our vision for the 100th anniversary of the Turkish Republic is $500 billion in exports by the year 2023. And we are aiming to raise our percentage in global trade from 0.8% to 1.5%. TIM. We are the legal representative of 50,000 Turkish export companies, and our members are the window of Turkey to the world. The Turkish Exporters Assembly, or TIM, as it is commonly referred to, is the umbrella organization of Turkey's exports and is the solution center for export-related issues of its members. 24 sectors and 61 unions of exporters are represented under TIM. TIM invites you to get acquainted with Turkey and have the privilege to work with Turkey. Whatever you need and whenever you need it, you'll most definitely find it right here in Turkey. since Turkey produces for you.